Hello to everyone and welcome. This is second part of my video for how to create this throne room. So today we're going to continue with modeling the ceiling, also this holding box here, also some ornaments here down in the lower part of the wall. So yeah, let's continue. First we're going to start with the ceiling, so Shift and D to duplicate this wall, and we're going to rotate 90 degrees. I wanted to move it here like this so I can bend this wall here on top of this arc. There is a couple of ways how you can do this, but I'm lazy, so I'm going to use simple deform. And here we're going to select bend on y-axis, and first let's reset all transforms. Now let's set origins to geometry, and here from angle you can see we're bending the wall. Now let's rotate and let's adjust to be closer to this arch, and to make some adjustments. So now I think it's okay. And now for this part I'll do this by hand in edit mode. Yeah, but first I need to apply this simple deform. So now let me check. Let first turn on the X-ray mode. So here I will select these vertices and I will rotate them and fix them to be on the middle. You should be on a median point when you're doing this. And here now I'll try to move them. Can rotate just a little bit and move this to be closer. And here this down part I'm going to move like this. I don't need these bricks, so we're going to delete the vertices, and here we're going to just straight a little bit this, and later we will see how it's going when we add here the wall in the down part. Actually we can move this a little bit up, and let's rotate a little bit. So yeah, it's not perfect, but I think we are fine. Let me rotate just a little bit more. Okay. Okay, I think now it's okay. And let's see in object mode. Yeah, it's look okay. I like how it's looking. And now if you add mirror and reset all transform, you can see we have our ceiling, and if we add one array, and here is 0, and let's move this on Y, so we have 1. We need to adjust the correct position, sorry. So yeah, anyway, we're going to do this later. So basically going to use array and mirror modifier for this part. But now let's continue with here this holding box. Let me remove this mirror and this array. This we can hide for now. And here this part actually it's very easy because we're going to Shift and D to duplicate this part. We don't need this mirror. And here in edit mode, we're going to select this middle part. First turn on the X-ray mode so we can select all vertices, also this in the back. And now we move to this point, and we delete vertices. And here, let me turn off now this. Let's select these edges. We're going to fill, and let's mark a sharp and mark a seam. And now we're just going to select these vertices. We're going to pull on x-axis, and let me SX0 to straighten this part, and also we're going to do the same with this part, SX0, and let's select all, and we're going to move this here. So I want this to be from two parts. So now we can add one mirror, and let's reset all transforms. And let's move this to be close one to each other like this. And now I want to insert and pull a little bit. Now Control plus. Now we move this to be close together, and I'm going to select this now, and let's add cursor to selection, origins 3D cursor. Basically I need this this middle, so doesn't matter it's down. So I want to go to mesh, symmetrize, and change x to -x. Let me select all so I can see Yeah, so now it's the same, but maybe I need to pull this part a little bit more because I think it's not enough. So let me select these faces. I want to move this little bit out like this. And now we can symmetrize again. And here actually I don't need this to be seams, so clear seam and clear sharp. Also in this side, clear sharp and clear seam. So let me unhide this and now let's reset again or transform so we can see this this mirror. And okay, now delete this dissolve actually these edges. Let me turn off this X-ray mode so I can see. And I'm thinking that this should be S and Y like this to move this little bit inside. And maybe I can pull this down part and this top part a little bit down, but I want to keep these edges to be straight with this one. So let me check. Maybe we select this face and this face and S and Z, and we just move a little bit up, sorry, in, and yeah, now it's okay. Yes. So yeah, this part is okay. Later on when we texturing, here we're going to add some ornaments, and I think it's going to look very nice. So this part is done. Now we continue with the down part. So yeah, we had something down, but it's missing, so I don't know what I did. Anyway, we're going to Shift and D to duplicate this, and we're going to move it down. And there is a one way you can use this, like this way. So this top part you can use also down, like this. It's look good, but I will do something else. So S and Y, and I want to pull this inside like this. I'm going to move this out so I can see what I'm doing. And here the back side I don't need sorry, I don't need to be with shapes. So no, actually I did mistake here. Let's move this now so I can keep this here I just wanna straight the back side, so SY0, but first I need to turn on the X-ray mode so I can have all the vertices. So now SY0, and now it's straight in the back. And here we're going to select this one, and we're just going to pull, but I think it's too much, maybe like this. And let's select all, and let's move this back like this, and object mode, yes, it's look okay. We're going to add some ornaments here when we're texturing, and here this should be a little bit wider. So let me reset all transforms, okay, so we can see also the mirror part here. So this should be a little bit longer on this side. So in edit mode, like this, we select this part and we just pull a little bit here, like this. And now we have this down part. I think maybe we can move this a little bit up, so not to be this, not to be here in the middle of this, maybe here on the empty part, or maybe we'll see how it looks here on this element. So let's select this top part and let's move it up like this. Let's see how it's looking. No. So one way is to move this up like this. And there is one other way. Let's go back. Let's move this down. And I want to select this edge loop. And now let's add cursor here. And we need to be on median point and S and Z. And we're going to move this a little bit more. And we're going to match the white here with this element. And now I think it's okay. It's looking better this way. Okay, so now let's Shift and D and duplicate this. Change to Z and we rotate. Sorry, I need to select this again. Rotate 90 degrees. Let's move this here. And let's add array. Here we're going to make it to be 0 and we're going to move it to y-axis so we can see where our pures goes, like this. Later we're going to adjust everything. And now we're going to continue with the walls. So what I want is to separate this down part and this upper part. Let's go to edit mode. Let's turn on X-ray mode and I will select these bricks, and I'm going to separate selection, and now I will, let's hide this one, and actually you can use this small wall for here because you don't need the bricks to go down. This is extra geometry in your project. But I also want to have bigger walls, so if I decide not to use this down part for some walls, because you can build a lot of things with this assets, and basically I will create one wall now here with 3 windows on this wall, and I will have some variations. So I'm going to have small empty wall, and I will have a small wall with 3 windows on the middle, and also I will have this big wall, and now I'm going to Shift and D, and I'm going to duplicate this one, change to Z axis, and I'm going to rotate 90 degrees and move this here like this. So yeah, you can see it. By accident I matched them very good. So yeah, you can see if you want to use the wall without this down part, you need this longer wall. But if you want to use this part down, you can use this small one. So let me now hide this one, and let's make this windows. I want to hide this guy here, and now we're going to use mesh. We're going to add circle, and again I forget to turn on the screencast key. Yeah, now actually no, let's go back and Shift and A, sorry, Shift and S, cursor to world origin, and now Shift and A, we're going to add circle, rotate X 90 degrees, and let's move this a little bit in front. Let's scale this, and in edit mode I want to, actually no, I'm not going to subdivide, maybe a little bit more. So now I will delete this part, and I will delete this part, and let's add mirror. Let's reset all transforms. In edit mode S and X. I want to scale this a little bit like this. And let's select this vertex, and we're going to extrude on Z axis, extrude on X axis, S and Z. No, S and Z, we're going to scale this a little bit down because we're going to have stone all around. And let's S and X. Yeah, I think now it's okay. I like this shape, so let's apply this mirror, and now we're going to fill this. Let me hide everything which I don't need now. Actually, no, I need this. So now let's move this back like this, and in edit mode let's select all, and we're going to extrude like this. Shift and D. We move this here, and let's select this one, and we're going to set cursor to selection, origins to 3D cursor. Now we select both, and let's mesh and symmetrize so we can add this third one on the proper place in the other side. And now we have our 3 windows, and let me delete this edge. I don't need it. Actually, dissolve this. No, sorry. Actually, it's not problem to be here. I don't know sometimes what I'm doing. So now we're going to select this wall, and we're going to generate boolean, and we're going to select this shape, and we're going to go to float, and let's apply, and if we move, we have our openings. Let me hide this so I can see, is everything okay? Yeah, we have our openings, and we can use now this shape, and we can create, but I'm going to delete this edge here because it's going to be problem. So dissolve the edge, and now let's select these faces, and I want to see if I insert like this, and we can go loop tools, bridge, and now we have our stone frame here. But I can select all, and I want to change to be on individual origins, and with Alt and S we're going to scale this. Let's try only with S. I want to scale this a little bit like this, and now let's select all outside edges, check also in the other side. And I want to bevel these edges a little bit. Okay. And I don't know, I'm thinking if I make this part a little bit wider, how it's going to look. So let me try. So if I select this down part and move this little bit up. No, actually, maybe if I get down these faces and move them a little bit down like this. And let's select now and let's bevel. And let's go and object, shade smooth, and in edit mode. Actually, let's try to object shade auto smooth. Yeah, it did pretty good job. So it's okay. And I'm not sure about these small bricks here. They're a little bit annoying. But no, I'm going to leave it like this. Actually, no, it's strong. It's stronger than me. So let me select this wall. First, let me hide this one. And let's go in edit mode. I'm trying to select this face, Control plus. No, this face and this face, Control plus. And I'm going to move this in the middle. And here I will select this face and this face, Control plus. And I move this like this in the middle. And let's go to object mode. Let's unhide everything. I don't know what's happened, but yeah, now it's okay. So let me hide this wall. And I did a very big mistake because I didn't duplicate this wall. And now I don't have clean wall without the windows, but anyway, it's not that big problem. So yeah, here we have our wall with the 3 windows. I think it's looking very nice. I'm still considering that if I'm going to put some glasses here or it's going to be just opening. I don't know, we'll see. So now what I can do to restore the wall, so maybe I can go to my other project, and I was just going to pick up this wall, copy, and I'm going to move back this wall here. Let's move this back because it's not in the right position, like this. Anyway, we're going to fix this later. I think this should be here in the middle, like this. So what I'm thinking here is going to be the throne, so we don't need windows. Let me hide this one. I want to try something. Let's select also this, and if we move this up, if I scale, sorry, now because I need to reset all transforms, now we can make this smaller by add. Anyway, I'm just trying something, if it's going to look okay if I have windows here on this top wall, something smaller, but no. So what I thinking, I'm going to move this wall for now. So this going to change to Z, rotate 90. Let's reset all transforms, rotate 90, so we can move them together. Let's hide this wall. Let's move this in the middle, like this. And here, let's duplicate this one. Change to Z, rotate 90. Let's move this. Yeah, we need to rotate 180. Sorry, 180. Rotate 180 degrees. Now let's adjust this. Let's select this wall and let's move this in like this. So yeah, here we can have the windows, and let's unhide everything. Yeah, this looks okay. And anyway, I'm just trying some stuff here, and I will stop here with this video. I don't want the video to be longer than an hour. So thank you for watching, and in the next video we will continue with the modeling. So if you like the video, please subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.